Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Virgin to Me. This week, we are going to talk about, is Virgin right for couples or solo cruisers? I got to be honest, I get asked this question all the time. So it's going to be fun to kind of chat about it, honestly. As you can see, I am solo this week because Kellers is not here, but we're going to talk about solo versus couples. So I'm going to talk about it all by myself. Anyways, we get asked this question all the time. We basically get asked, is it okay for solo sailors? Is it just a couples cruise? Because when you say adults only, I think it throws people for a loop, basically, because it's really one of a kind, right? So I do think that, honestly, Virgin throws people for a loop when they say that, because people are like, oh gosh, am I going to feel like all alone with all these couples around me and I'm just by myself? But that's not the case. So we're going to dive into it. So I have a few notes here. This couples experience is basically perfect for honeymooners, anniversaries, romantic getaways, newlyweds. It's the child-free vacation, right? It's an adult-only vacation, which is why everybody wants to go on it. So why it works for couples? Well, I just mentioned it. Adults only, right? It's quiet. It's elevated. It's like the atmosphere is just great for rekindling any sort of love that you need, or you know what, just maybe not rekindling, but remembering or starting anew in the beginning. I'm not sure. Whatever's happening, it's great for that. There are private balconies, which is, there's a lot of fun that happens on them, I'm sure. So that's good for couples. With the hammock, everyone does love the hammock. And there's no fixed dining, basically. So you can do what you want as a couple. If you want to lay in bed and, oh gosh, what is it? Herkle-durkle. Do you know what that is? It's something that we've been talking about. Oh my gosh, for years we've been saying this phrase in our little friend group, because my BFF Susan found it, and it's, oh gosh, please forgive me. I want to say that it's definitely from Europe. The word is from Europe, and it basically means to just lay in bed and do nothing and just chill and hang out. So we call it Herkle-durkle. We're probably saying it wrong, I got to be honest. So if you know what it is, totally comment below and be like, I've heard of that, because it is kind of weird. But anyways, Virgin's perfect for that. Herkle-durkling, laying in bed, not getting up, right? Enjoying your balcony, having the best time, doing whatever you want. So like we said, no fixed dining. So you don't just get up and be like, oh crap, I got to go to, my 5:30 dining, or I've missed it. You can show up whenever you want. I mean, yes, you should make reservations ahead of time, but honestly, you can walk into restaurants and they'll usually take you. Now, it depends on how busy it is, I will say that, but it gives that laid back atmosphere where you can just chill and do whatever it is that you want. The cabins are also really great for let's go with Herkle-durkling. We're just going to use that. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself because it is pretty funny. You can, because of the movies and stuff that they have. So if you want to lay in bed and be lazy with your loved one, your significant other, whatever, you totally can, because there are so many movies, like from old school, like Singing in the Rain, all the way up to brand new Wicked. I saw a couple sailings ago. So they have quite the range of movies. And of course, a range of like genre as well. So they do a really good job with that. Also, you can get room service. The room service is not free. I will tell you that, unless you're in Rockstar, the fee is waived. But don't quote me on the fee, and I'm actually not going to say what it is, because I'm sure by the time I actually say what it is, it's going to change again, because it has changed a couple times at this point. So the room service is not free. And you do have to pay a fee for that, unless you're a Rockstar. It is included. Regular Rockstar and Mega Rockstar. But you can still order room service, and it's good room service. Like, you can get chicken noodle soup, you can get cheeseburger, you can get all kinds of stuff there. You can get like velvet cake pop, you can get all kinds of stuff. So it's a really cool way to just chill and hang out in your room and just be lazy with your loved one. So yeah, it's very coupley. But I want to say this, that you don't walk around being like, oh my gosh, this cruise is so coupley. I feel completely out of place. Or like, if you go with your girlfriends, like, you just don't feel like it's, you don't feel out of place. It actually works. So I will say that, but it does have great vibe for that. Cozy nightlife. So you could totally, you can go see the Manor and listen to live music and the champagne bar. So if you want to chill, romantic evening at the champagne bar, you can order, a really great glass of wine or champagne, and you can hang out with your loved one there. If you love to listen to live music, there's chill vibe live music, and there's also like rocking out vacation people. If you are a diehard Virgin fan, you definitely know who I'm talking about when I say vacation people. Plan V, they rock out in On the Rocks, and it's a great fun vibe. Basically, we can go dancing with your significant other. So the nightlife is really great. Or if you want to club it, because that is your thing, you can club it up if you want. And there's also shows, of course. So it really does have a great couples vibe. Tips for couples, things that you can totally do to enhance your vacation, basically, or your cruise, is I would say book a dinner at the wake or extra virgin. Those I feel like are very romantic settings, a little bit more cozier, a little bit more, romantic vibes. The wake is a steakhouse and the vibe is great there. It's beautiful. Same thing with extra virgin. It seems a little bit more romantic there. So I would say definitely book those two to have a little romantic vibe. The spa is amazing. So the Redemption Spa, you could do the thermal spa down there. You could do a day there. You could also do a couples massage. So they do have a couples massage. I have actually experienced it. It's wonderful. You can actually do a couples massage on the beach as well if you want to. So you can do it in the Redemption Spa. You can also do it at Bimini. If your cruise stops at Bimini, you can have a couples massage there out on the beach, and it's just absolutely lovely. So you can have a lovely day at the spa. You can book a cabana, a very, very private cabana up on deck 16. You can book a cabana on the ship and spend the day up there all by yourselves, snuggling and, well, I guess it wouldn't be herkle-durkling anymore, but snuggling and, whatever else, canoodling you would like to do up there. You can do private shore things like a cabana at Bimini as well. I wouldn't say that it's super private. It's not closed off. Like, you're not going to have your own little, close yourself off and have a little snuggling in there, but you can book a cabana and obviously, be close together and whatnot. I'm trying to think private shore things. There are a bunch of, I'm trying to think what you could do private shore things, honestly, off the top of my head. I know in Key West, you definitely can. You could rent a boat if you wanted to, because I've done it a bazillion times. There's a bunch of, I have VIP tour guides that I use also in some of the other ports that you could do that's private. And that would be a nice little couples event as well. You can have champagne and chocolates delivered to your room as a little surprise. You can also have flowers delivered to your room now. So there's a couple of different things that you can do to enhance your experience. Those would usually be delivered on day one, the champagne, the flowers, and the chocolates. But you can also add, this is the biggest one that everyone wants, is the splash of romance. So that is definitely great for couples. It's $250. Well, I said I wasn't going to say prices in case people come out and it was like, oh, it's $250 and now it's $300. Who knows? I mean, weeks, months later, but it's $250 and it's $250 for both of you. And it comes with priority boarding, champagne, or maybe it's a bar tab. So forgive me on that one. Shoot, it used to come with champagne. Don't quote me on that one. You get little chocolates or desserts in your room like a couple times during your stay. It also comes with a thermal spa. So those are the things that everyone loves about it. And the thermal spa, you get to go one time during your stay. And what you do is you need to book that as soon as you get on board. So as soon as you board, go down to the spa and sign up on the sheet to book your thermal spa appointment. The next thing that you could do to make it a little bit more romantic and celebratory is book a Rockstar Suite. Those are very romantic, I will be honest, because they're a little bit cheeky, a little bit sexy, because you've got the window in the bathroom, or in the shower, I should say. If that's your thing, you will get to see your partner showering in the bathroom. Wow, this is going really X-rated. We'll take it back in a minute. But if that's your thing, if you love it, or maybe not, you just, happen to love to glance over, you can book the Rockstar Suites. And the Mega Rockstar will get you a butler. Well, I shouldn't call it a butler. It's a roadie. We'll get you someone that will basically do everything for you. So if you need a romantic night because you're celebrating something, they'll totally set everything up for you. They'll have a cake for you if they can. They'll have some flowers for you if they can. They'll have champs for you if you drink it. They'll have all kinds of things set up for you in order to make it super romantic for you, or however you want the vibe to be. But that would be a great way to celebrate that. So that's kind of, I hope I didn't miss anything couples wise. That would be great. I'm trying to think what I might have missed on there. If I come up with something, I'll come back to it. The singles experience. So people say, like, I don't know, it's for couples, the solos. I've talked about solos a bazillion times, so I feel bad going over it again, but maybe someone that's on the fence are kind of going to hear something totally different on this one. So I think Virgin is amazing for solo sailors. Now, let me start by saying that it has completely changed from what it was back in the day to what it is now. So they have completely changed the itinerary and what it is that they offer for the solo sailor for good. Like it was a great change. So back in the day, it was kind of like have a solo meetup for the very first time. And then that was it. They kind of let you exchange phone numbers and you're like, I kind of like this person over here. I'll hang out with them. Or I don't like this person over here. Not going to hang out with them. Whatever it may be, they kind of let you do it on your own. But now they actually have changed the experience really great. And they have a solo dinner almost every night, if not every night. They have that very first solo meetup for everyone to meet. They have solo activities. They actually have a solo shore thing that if I remember correctly, or maybe it's a shore party or something. Definitely just look on what the lineup is, because it's not the same on every ship, especially probably since depending on what's going on board. But why Virgin works for singles is basically there's no awkward dining. Like you have, if you feel like, dining solo would be awkward, you have so many choices to not dine solo. But there's a lot of people that love to dine solo. And I love that because I actually don't have any issues dining solo. I'll be like, I got this. I can handle it. I get out my magazine or my phone or something, or just chill and people watch. I'd totally be fine. But there's some people that just can't dine solo, and that's totally cool. I totally get it. Hello, ladies. I want to talk to you about Girls Gone Cruising because I want you to know what it's about. Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite cruises. Every year we go on this cruise. It started years ago. And I know that everyone always wants to go on a girls trip. Everyone's like, girls trip, girls trip, girls trip. This is the ultimate girls trip. Yes, sure. It's not all of your friends, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to make new friends. So if you're a solo that's like, I'm not so sure, come join us because you're going to make friends. Some of the girls that have been on this trip are now like BFFs with the people that they've met on board, which is amazing. And I love that. It like makes my heart happy. So what do we do on this Girls Gone Cruising? We have so much fun. Not only do we have fun, but we also relax. We curate an amazing itinerary for you that has a bunch of activities. And let's be honest, you can either do them or not. We don't really care. We care that we want you to have fun, but we don't care. We're not going to say, oh my gosh, so-and-so didn't join us for that class that we held. No, if you don't want to go and you end up just laying in your bed ordering breakfast because that's what you need to do that day, that's what you do that day. But what it is, it's really just about girls getting together and just having the best time ever. So please join us on Girls Gone Cruising this year. It's September 17th through the 21st, 2025. And we're sailing to Key West, which is my all-time favorite destination because there's a lot of fun to be had in Key West. And we're also going to Bimini. So please join us. It's a great, great time. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. We're trying to make a quota that I've wanted for a couple years, and I need you. So join us. See you there. The other reason why it works, they have solo cabins. You guys, solo cabins. Not many cruise lines have solo cabins. They kind of try, but Virgin nails the solo cabins. They've got solo insiders and solo sea views. So that's perfect for anyone that's flying solo. And it's not just solo people have asked me, can I bring someone back to my cabin? Yes and no. Depends on what you're doing when you bring that person back to your cabin. You're definitely not having a party. I'm going to say that right now. But if you've met someone and you want to have a little hanky-panky, that is doable. It's not a tiny bed. You'll be just fine. And there's no single supplement on some of the promos. So sometimes Virgin will release a no single supplement promo for certain sailings. They used to release it for all of them, but now they're kind of being picky, choosy about it, which is fine. It's great. But at least they still have it. So we can't complain there. They do have, obviously, as I was saying, the solo meetups, the solo bar crawls, all that stuff, which is amazing. And the Happenings cast really brings everyone together naturally, basically. And they really help out with, creating that solo vibe and making everyone feel welcome. Solo, couples, whatever it may be. So tips for singles and solos. Go to the Grogwalk, 100%. First and foremost, actually, let me back up. Beep, beep, beep. Go to the solo meetup. Start there. And if you're like, these are not my people, which could happen. I mean, listen, not everyone's right for everybody. Go to the Grogwalk. That's your next bet. And I can't tell you how many times that I've been, I don't want to say a couple, but Kelly and I have been on there and met solo people that we just randomly hang out with. So, I mean, while I got my shipmate, I still am like, hey, you're cool. Come hang out with us. So, I mean, it happens on other things other than the solo meetup. So don't miss that kind of stuff. Like go to the Grogwalk because it is a great place to kind of meet people naturally because they play these games and that's very, very natural spot to meet people. It's an instant friend maker. Join group trivia. Find someone and be like, hey, can I join your team? I'm great at this. Whatever the trivia is. Because let me tell you something. If you came up to me and it was a sports trivia and you were like, hey, I'm great. Let's be honest, I wouldn't be at sports trivia. But if you're like, hey, I'm great at sports trivia, I'd be like, come on in. I love it. Because I don't have a clue. Eat at Pink Agave or the Wake Bar Solo. Basically, that's a great spot to eat. Also, Gun Bay. Gun Bay is actually the best spot to eat if you're solo because you get paired with people naturally. They just, if you signed up for $6.45 for dinner and you're a solo, they'll put you at a table with 7 and now you've had 7 new friends or 6 new friends or 5 new friends, depending on the number. So Gun Bay is absolutely amazing. Don't miss that if you're solo. I tend to say go to that the first night because it kind of also helps meet some people. Check the app for solo events or social mixers, obviously, like we talked about earlier, and join a themed Facebook, the Facebook group, not a themed Facebook group, but the actual date Facebook group. I will say that they're out there completely. The date Facebook groups are amazing. It's a good, I know we've talked about this before, but like if you're a couple, don't feel like it's a party cruise and you're just going to be the only couple on there. Like I always feel like, and when I say that, have you ever seen the Ed Sheeran video of beautiful people? Anyways, watch that video. It's this couple that are completely awkward in this party atmosphere and this rich atmosphere that they're just kind of normal, right? They're just normal everyday couple and they're like on private jets and they're kind of like, let me just get out my book and that's not Virgin at all. You will not feel like that. So please know if that's your thing. There are plenty of people reading books on Virgin. There are plenty of people not enjoying the nightlife. There are plenty of people, having a normal time frame and not going to bed at 3 a.m. And then there are plenty of people that are getting up at noon and going to bed at 3 a.m. Or if you're like me, going to bed at 3 a.m. and still getting up at 6:30 because I'm old and that's what happens. So, know that if you're a couple, you're not going to feel like it's a party atmosphere and you're not going to be completely out of place. And if you're a single, same thing. If you're solo single, you're going to love it. It's going to be amazing. So final thoughts, basically, this is great for everyone. I know that I've already said that a bazillion times, but it is 100% true. It's really great for everyone. I just don't want anyone to feel left out. That's why I keep doing these podcasts because I'm like, I don't want you guys to feel left out. I don't want anyone to think like, oh, it's for so-and-so, or oh, it's for this person. It's for this type of person. It's not at all. It's perfect for everybody. So don't worry about it. Get on board, have fun, enjoy it, love it, and just have the best time. So just a little bit about like what's coming up in my life soon here. I actually get on board June 25th. I'm on the Fire and Sunset in the massive suite, which I'm beyond excited about. Again, hopefully I get to experience it a little bit more than I do on the girls cruise because I feel like the girls cruise is so heavy craziness that there's no experiencing the massive suite. So hopefully I get to experience it a little bit more. And then I get back on board July 9th with Jamie Kincaid. She is doing a whole dance workout retreat on there, which is going to be amazing. So I'll be completely out of breath during that one, hopefully, doing all my workouts. And then I get back on board again July 27th. I'm going to Iceland. So I'm uber excited about that. There's a bunch of us going and we've been planning that like crazy. So we're super excited about that. And then, after that, girls cruise. No, just kidding. I'll be on the Brilliant Lady Mermaiden out of New York City. So I'm really excited about that because it's the first one for Brilliant Lady. It'll be the first time we see her. So I'm excited about that. And then right after that is Girls Cruise. Like literally like 2 days later. Kind of crazy. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. So those are my next sailings. If you have any questions or there's something that you want to hear me talk about, please comment below. And also follow me on Facebook, which is Samantha-Fabulous Adventures Travel. And also join our group if you are on a Virgin cruise. Go join Virgin Voyages Cruise Tips and Deals, because we have all the cruise tips and all the deals. So join us there, and we'll see you next week. And I'll leave you with my favorite phrase, which is, you float our boat. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.